So we are standing here in the pool bath of our Timeless Beauty project. Every home needs a pool bath. It's a super key component, but we're not going to be speaking about the pool bath on this video. We're going to be speaking about this incredible access door. So we're standing here in the pool bath. This common wall right here, this wall is separating the primary bedroom from the pool bath. Now, because of all the detail, which you saw in an earlier video, we're showing the amazing form that was built out of styrofoam and how we built that crown molding and that entire mock-up of the drywall ceiling there. Now, what's really important is because we have this incredibly ornate fireplace with a ton of detail, the last thing we want is an access panel on that side of the wall. And the reason being, right, we don't want to distract from all the trim and the amazing view that the client's going to have from their head wall, from their bed, looking at this incredible detail from our designers. So of course we put the access panel for the fireplace, which is really important that we have the access, and that happens a lot of the fireplaces. Sometimes some of the tubs we'll use have access panels. And one of the things that's really bothered us as a contractor is typically you have this very generic panel, right? And this is, as you can see here, has the 4 screws. You loosen these, this pops right off. And this is not one of our most desirable details because in a custom home, it looks very generic. It's hard to finish this detail. You know, there's a lot of issues as you're trying to return drywall in here and paint this. And it's just ugly. It's just an eyesore to the house. So thankful to Amazon, you can see here that we purchased this panel on Amazon. Now we have Best Access Door, which is another company. So Best Access Door has a ton of different access doors. And in this house specifically, we're using them on some of our bigger access doors that have to do with our attic access. We have 2 attic access panels throughout the house. And the reason being is we're spray foaming all the roof decks to keep our attic air conditioned space. And so the access is through those Best Access doors. But what's really nice about this is you can see here, very similar to like a corner bead, is for the drywall. So we'll end up removing this lid that we have here and we'll take these screws out. And then this panel will be mounted in here. So what's really nice about this detail as we put this in is that now you have this really clean box, right? Everything's been built. It's a metal frame here. And you can see this little lever here. And so the lever is just a flathead screwdriver. So now what ends up happening is instead of having this very tacky box that most of us have seen as an access junction box, this will come in here. It'll be mounted flush with the wall. And now our tapers, right? They can tape over this. And they can put in the mud. You know, everything's gonna be smooth drywall in here. We do a little bit more than 90-10, and what that means, 90-10 is where 90% of the wall is completely smooth and 10% has some imperfections. The reason being is typically you'll put 90-10 in your specification unless you're doing a level 5 drywall, which is completely smooth. But just understand if you're verifying or confirming in your scope of work that you're gonna be doing a level 5 finish or smooth, that it's a lot more mud. It's a lot more work from our drywall company. And you can't have any imperfections. So the 90-10 creates essentially a very smooth wall throughout the house, allows for some imperfection, not big ones, but small ones. And now what ends up happening is, as you can see here, this gets taped. So now it's gonna be completely seamless. You'll have just a small reveal all the way around. You have this little access here with the flat wall, flat screwdriver that opens up. And now you have this very clean detail. And because this wall is going to be white, of course this panel's white, it should go away. And being that it's hidden in the pool bath, it's going to be much better than trying to hide this on the primary side.